Introduction to Microcredentials. Would you be willing to take a self-paced online course or a 4-year traditional university training for higher education certification? I believe that many people would be keen to try these online courses, especially those who are current employees and are able to attend offline classes. And this new learning model is called Microcredentials. So, what are microcredentials? Microcredentials are courses that learners can take at their own pace and obtain certification upon completion. They are usually supported by online platforms like Bloomberg. Moreover, those courses are authorized by industry experts like Google Scholar and designed with professional standards. Recently, this new type of learning has attracted the attention of many countries and different industries. For example, the Council of the European Union has adopted the recommendation on a European approach to microcredentials for lifelong learning and employability in 2022. So, what are the reasons that microcredentials have captured so much attention, especially from the education industry? The primary rationale is that microcredentials may help in addressing both the learning challenges caused by COVID-19 and the gradual transformation throughout the labor markets toward the requirement for more specialized workers in the 21st century. Now, you may be wondering why microcredentials can help with that. The first reason comes from personalized learning provided by microcredentials. In particular, students and educators can find courses that match their personal needs on websites that offer microcredentials. With the system of microcredentials, students can broaden their knowledge to keep up with the new demands of the labor market. Meanwhile, microcredential personalization can meet the demands of educators to have in-depth knowledge of their fields and continual professional growth for educating students to adapt to labor market changes. Moreover, microcredentials with assessments are designed to offer individualized feedback so that learners can effectively comprehend their learning outcome and determine their study strategies required for improvement, thereby enabling learners to target their weakness and raise their overall competence. Secondly, flexibility with low cost. This is because microcredentials are frequently supported by online learning platforms and are thus no geographical restrictions and have fewer expenses. This helps students and educators overcome two major barriers to learning: time and cost. As we are all aware, during the epidemic, most universities adopted the remote learning model. Microcredentials provide people an alternative option where they could pursue their interests at their own pace. Moreover, compared to the cost of a traditional 4-year college program, the cost of microcredentials is much lower. This can alleviate the financial burden of many students during global recession caused by COVID-19. The third advantage is the potential of lifelong learning. A 2020 nationwide study in Australia estimated that microcredentials may offer different models of lifelong learning, which allows the learners to become masters of their industrial fate. This may sound abstract, but the different models of microcredentials do enable individuals to continue learning throughout their careers. And this is especially important in the 21st century, as information constantly evolves, requiring learners to continually update their skills to remain competitive in the labor market. However, though microcredential can provide us with plenty of appealing benefits, it is still crucial to consider the limitations associated with them. The first limitation is that many nations lack a national framework for the management of microcredentials. Their certificates are likely to be disregarded, and learners won't take this kind of learning opportunity seriously. Moreover, the volume of learning of microcredentials has not been certified. The volume of learning is an estimate of the amount of time required to attain the learning goals of a qualification, which will define the breadth and the depth of students' learning. However, without official recognition and certified of volume of learning, it is difficult to assess the effectiveness of microcredentials, and the public may be skeptical about whether they can truly help individuals improve their skills. The development of microcredentials still needs further improvement, for which I have made some recommendations. The first recommendation is to unify the standards and standardize the management of microcredential programs. This includes establishing uniform requirements for the volume of learning and certification. Governments and educational institutions should collaborate to develop standardized accreditation process that can ensure the quality of microcredential programs. This will help to increase public recognition and acceptance of microcredentials as a credible form of learning. The second recommendation is that education institutions should focus on designing microcredential courses that prioritize practical applications and up-to-date knowledge over purely theoretical concepts and outdated information. This will help ensure that learners are equipped with the most relevant and useful skills for their careers, and that microcredentials remain a valuable and a credible form of education. Here is all the information about today. Hope this video give you a clear introduction and some insights about microcredentials.